crucial framework for future legislation regarding data protection. It acknowledged that with the advancement of technology and globalization, personal data has become a new currency, often misrepresented and misused. The implications of this case extend beyond Aadhaar. They resonate with global conversations around privacy rights, data security, and the ethical use of technology in governance. The court's decision prompted a deliberation on the balance between state interests and individual liberties, emphasizing that the right to privacy must be protected without compromising public welfare. Furthermore, it called for comprehensive data protection laws to safeguard citizens against unauthorized use of their personal information. This balanced approach highlights the dynamic interplay between the state's regulatory powers and the individual's right to privacy, a theme increasingly relevant in the context of contemporary society. Following this judgment, the Indian government was compelled to take conscious steps towards reforming data protection laws, eventually leading to the introduction of the Personal Data Protection Bill. As we navigate an era characterized by digital intimacy, the implications of the Puttaswamy case serve as a reminder of the fundamental rights that continue to shape our identity and autonomy. Consequently, this case remains a critical pillar in the ongoing dialogue surrounding privacy, technology, and governance within India. Join me as I dive deep into Justice Puttaswamy's landmark case against the Indian government and see if I can uncover the truth behind it all. Justice K.S. Puttaswamy, a retired judge of the Karnataka High Court, is a name that's become synonymous with the fight for privacy and individual rights in India. His landmark case against the Indian government has been a game-changer in the context of data privacy, and today we're going to explore why. The Indian government's policies on data privacy have been a subject of concern for many, with critics arguing that they compromise individuals' rights and put their personal data at risk. At the heart of this issue is the Aadhaar program, a biometric identification system that's been touted as a way to improve governance and welfare distribution. However, with over 1 billion Indians enrolled in the program, concerns about data safety and potential misuse have been growing. The government's stance on data privacy has been that it's not a fundamental right, a claim that's been widely contested by privacy advocates and experts. This has led to a situation where individuals' rights are potentially being compromised, and their personal data is vulnerable to exploitation. The government's collection of data through various sources, including the Aadhaar program, has raised questions about surveillance and the potential for abuse of power. Furthermore, the lack of a comprehensive data protection law in India has added fuel to the fire, leaving many wondering if their personal data is truly safe. With these concerns in mind, it's clear that the Indian government's policies on data privacy need to be thoroughly examined and reevaluated. Let's dive deeper into the case and explore the arguments presented by both sides. Justice Puttaswamy's petition challenged the government's position on data privacy, arguing that it's a fundamental right that's essential to the dignity and autonomy of individuals. He contended that the collection and storage of personal data without adequate safeguards violate the right to privacy, which is an intrinsic part of the right to life and liberty guaranteed under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. On the other hand, the government argued that privacy is not a fundamental right, and that the Aadhaar program is essential for welfare distribution and governance. They claimed that the program is secure and that personal data is protected by robust safeguards. However, critics have pointed out that these safeguards are inadequate, and that the program's design makes it vulnerable to data breaches and misuse. The government's stance on data privacy has also been criticized for being overly broad, with many arguing that it could be used to justify mass surveillance and data collection. The Supreme Court's verdict on the case was a landmark moment in India's history, with the court ruling that privacy is a fundamental right guaranteed under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. This ruling has far-reaching implications for citizens' rights, as it recognizes the importance of personal autonomy and dignity in the digital age. The court's decision has also led to a renewed focus on data protection, with the government being directed to formulate a comprehensive data protection law. This law is expected to provide stronger safeguards for personal data and ensure that it's protected from misuse. The ruling has also sparked a national debate on the importance of privacy and data protection.